I don't own the rights to these pictures, but we're gonna take a little moment and ponder back in time and backtrack on how he got this child right here, family. Now, how would he end up with our child if this man I slept with and produced two kids out of her, right? Yeah, this back in 2003, right? This would be them two together when I was living in Charlotte when they had me in the SHIP program, right? SHIP, right? That's them using the royal codes, the 33 codes of Freemasons, right? Took him, right, and left me her, right? Raised him up to think he was better than her. Followed 2003 and 2002 music and look at their Wikipedia, right? When you look at their Wikipedia and their music, hold on, give me a second, y'all. Y'all know they cutting up because I'm bringing y'all this evidence. This is what happened when you bring evidence, family. They don't want it to be seen or known. But we're going to look right here at some songs, right? 97, I'll Be Missing You. That's when they killed Princess Diana, right? 2002, I Need a Girl. That was them looking for me to get me pregnant with Precious. Finna Get Loose. And All About the Benjamins is them going crazy because they got the baby, right? It was All About the Benjamins, 97 with Diana's money, right? 99, right? Born Again. Come on now. Right? That's them with the money, right? Alright, that's Diddy, right? Now we got Beyonce, Texas Hold'em in 2024. That's when they went to war with me and start trying to have me locked up. Halo in 2008. That's the year I graduated college, and Michael died the next year, right? Single Ladies, right? That's them in my background still. Her going crazy over this 2003 Crazy in Love when they came and took the child from the hospital, right? 22 Cuff It, right? With the handcuffs. They thought they was going to jail then, but they survived till 2026, right? And then what? We have A Beautiful Liar, right? B-Day, A Beautiful Liar, right? That's them lying about this child, right? And then let's go to J, right? Empire State of Mind, right? 2009, that's them trying to take over my name, right? Niggas in Paris, 2011. Why is niggas in Paris with this child that wasn't supposed to be with them anyway that they stole, right? Then you got Drunk in Love in 2013, right? There's her again, Drunk in Love, because they stole a damn baby. You gotta listen to their song. They wanted to be young forever with that money, right? Then you got the Blueprint, right? You go listen to the Blueprint, and it'll tell you how he started targeting me right then from the Blueprint to come and get this daggone baby, right? Because we gotta make it make sense, family. We gotta make it make sense. We gotta make it make sense, right? Now this is Diana when she was younger, right? And this is me when I was younger, right? You see the resemblance when you say, well, how can she be your mama, Coletta? I found a little link that explained why I came out brown or caramel, like they call it, and not white pale. Because of her DNA. She must have had some kind of lineages in her DNA that caused her to have a black child 7 generations later, right? Genetics, right? She was carrying a strand, right? So y'all go follow this link right here. I'll put it in the descriptions, right? Where it explains how she could have had a darker child, right? Through genetics. This would be my mom and why they targeted me as a child to steal my child for money and a come up using civil rights and Black Lives Matter as a cover up. of the crimes against me. Got Beyonce copying my life, keeping me homeless with the other twin, and let Diddy raise him, right? Before Diddy got locked up, he contacted me, and then I became a bigger target because I know this truth. It's because of who I am. All this war is about collateral, right? It's all about Benjamins and money, or why would the Masons be inside of my inbox, right? Why would Diddy be inside my inbox? And why would Calvin be in my inbox? And why would this girl be in my inbox trying to find out some information? Right? My email now, you can clearly see that we've been contacting each other, right? And this how they can go through, right? And this how long this man been contacting me, right? He contacted me back in August 2023, right? It's 2026. I've been going through so many goddamn on problems ever since, right? I've been going through problems ever since, right? And this is, I don't know who this is. This is somebody that they got following me around. I guess this the girl, right? This is them begging for money through the Illuminati, right? And this is what I'm telling you. This is when this man contacted me and I start having all my problems. Now this is my Instagram page, and this how bold they is with Instagram, putting it on Instagram.
Sometimes the betrayal.
This is what they put on my page constantly talking about betrayal, right? This is what's on my Instagram page. I told you even my Instagram page changed, family. I don't own the rights to this, but this is what they post on my page on a regular, right? Right? Them nitpicking about them kidnapping a child. Michael Jackson raising his white children. Delete negative people, forget your past, accept your mistake, and restart your life. I mean, this is how my page changed, right? Right? Now you see how they always got the babies up there with the hair, right? You gotta pay attention to that, right? And you notice I'm not following these pages, right? So that means somebody got my algorithm set up like this, right? Even on my YouTube channel, right? This is somebody, you notice I'm not following these pages, right? This is somebody intentionally putting this together on my timeline, right? Somebody wanted me to know this bad about Michael Jackson estate, right? I mean, this is how long and how bad they've been following Coletta around with the Jacksons and the Billie Jean, right? How they got him in the 7, right? I told you 7 is the end, right? Got him with twin girls because he was a girl. He's a twin to a girl. This how they set themselves up. You see, the car in the background was the same BMW. Looked like they towed up, right? Got me in a car wreck with, right? And got him just so happened to stand in front of a car that looked like the BMW they towed up with the 7 and C3, right? He don't understand how he being coded, but I see that. Now you see how they got him with a girl pose, right? And she's a twin. This is how they code in the Mason world. This is them coding. You see how he also have on black and white, and then they make sure he got the waves in his hair with the diamond showing. Gotta pay attention to how they coding out here, family. Then you see they got them in blue, right? They in blue with 7s on, right? And then you got the palm trees like the Bible, right? Still got them right here with the car that they crashed, right? Then you got the black car on this side and the cream car on this side, will represent black and white, the fight between black and white, right? They got them standing in front of the mail because they stealing my mail this hard. Following me with mail trucks and U-Hauls, like my daughter said, with pictures on the U-Haul with them being ignorant. Following me around, even at the church. I went out to my little nephew game yesterday just to see him practice. They all outside with tents and shit. This how funny they trying to be with them Masons being ignorant. At Eastern Star, that's why I say when they don't care about the children. I'm like, Precious, when you care more about children than they do, it's a problem. Mind you, this a day ago. I did a lot with a little. Now imagine what I can do with a lot. That's them coding through Master P. This they Instagram timeline, right? Move lately. I don't care who I lose anymore. Y'all all fake. Now this is how bad they following me around in their story, telling on themselves, family. Now this is how desperate they done got following Coletta around, right? See, he got the guns. They ready to go to war with somebody else's money, buying a home, right? Let's see what her name is, because I don't even know shorty. Now, this how many females they got following me around. With her talking about buying a home. It's 2026, girl. This a miracle. I've been buying homes since I was 16 years old. And you just now becoming an adult. Girl, sit down. This is what we talking about the grown people who have not grew up yet. I like to cuss. But this is what you talking about. See how she got the bed in the back, right? This is the same bed style that I had in Bethel, right? The same way I told you that they use a housing authority to steal your money and break into your house, right? Y'all watch my YouTube channel. You'll see how deep this go and what they do to tell on themselves and how many of them it is. Right? This how deep it go with these Masons following you around on social media. This is what they call cyberbullying. And this is what my daughter got to wake up to every daggone day of her life. Because a grown ass female like this right here want to follow her around thinking she cute because she got some nails and a wedding ring on. Girl, you supposed to if you grown. And this is when you got to remind grown people, baby, when did you grow up? Did you just get there? Some of us been there. And this is what we saying with this culture. This is their culture. You know they the only ones on the internet doing this, right? And wonder why their culture is a whole failure. You put yourself in competition with yourself. You're trying to outdo yourself with somebody who you're clearly irrelevant in my life, but you're on my timeline, right? On my timeline, this goddamn whore, right? Want you locked up in jail, right? Milestones. Who cares about this stuff? This is what we saying. I'ma just buy it. I'll make it. I'll make the money back every time. Come on now, this is the shit they got on my page, right? And this is what I'm saying. This is their culture, showing body parts, drinking, getting fucked up, spend that shit, right? That's them cutting my stomach open, right? Tearing my body up, trying to be funny in a goddamn marketing scam. This they core DJ. That's them working with the DJs. This the tattoos you got to watch out for, right? Because you dealing with a world that's coding through tattoos now. This is them coding what set they with through their tattoos. So you got to understand what it mean when they got a butterfly on them. That mean they part of the Masons. When they got a star on them, that mean they part of the damn Eastern Stars and Masons, right? When they got different tattoos, you got to pay attention to the gangs they in. Because this ain't the same America we grew up in under the civil rights movement, family. These niggas clearly got the money, they got the job, they got the house, they got everything they need, right? But it's self-destruction because this is where their mind can't get past, right? Now, you see how they got the two kids, right? Let's back them up. See, that's the peanuts, because the nigga used to go buy me peanuts. 3 years ago. Money don't impress me. Go ahead, Renee. I'll ride with you broke. It's about the loyalty and love. Now, this how crazy they following me because they stole this child. Now, she from Greenville. This in 2003 too, right? Huh? This how bad they following you with a damn dollar. Right, Carter. You gotta think of their words. It ain't about catering, it's about Carter, right? I'm trying to go to sleep, too much on my mind. That's them following me around, man, because I sleep when I want to. And this is the Netflix channel where they following me around trying to make a movie and a video about them stealing a child and making money off a child using Netflix and the music to get away with it. That's them following me around, come in my car, enjoying life. So now everybody riding in their car with a sunroof. Mind you, they tore up my BMW with the sunroof. And then here we go with SpongeBob, right? Under the sea, right? That's another Mason Code with Gary talking about Michael Jackson. That's why you see all this Michael Jackson stuff on my page, family. Now, this is my YouTube channel, right? I don't own the rights to these videos, but this is the stuff that they put on my page. Family surrounded by federal agents. I told you follow Tip. Tip will tell you everything they've been doing to me for a long time. Now, mind you, these are somebody putting this on my page, right? Somebody's controlling this algorithm and want me to know this information this bad. Now, why would they have that on my page? This how bad I told y'all they following me with Michael Jackson, Princess Diana, right? Diddy, William, right? These are the songs that they use, right? The View, Touched by an Angel, now all of a sudden. I mean, these are the songs, some of the songs that they were using to tell on themselves, family. That's why I did the Kendrick Lamar. They made the first move. I did that video because it's aligning to what going on in my life, right? Someone is trying to provoke you, right? And drive, right? I told you it's about the words they're using. Drive you insane. They regret their scams and setup. No contact, right? Now these are people that they putting on my page. Tupac, right? All eyes on me. Everything, right? Put on for the city, right? City going in depression, right? Morning Coffee. These are songs they put together on the timeline for you to listen to what they talking about, right? Now, this the extent the Masons and Eastern Stars going through to cover up all this evidence that I can show you, right? On how long they've been following me and my daughter around for a few seconds of fame. Because I'm built like that. Not the image they trying to give you, right? Not that mirror of Michael Jackson in the background, right? Not that mirror of Princess Diana in the background, right? But how hard they follow me and my child around coding, right? Even down to my jobs. You following me on my job, right? I'm working at Spectrum right here. I still ain't got my taxes, family. And y'all know COVID was 2020, 6 years later. They still holding on to my taxes. This how bad they following me and my child around. And they supposed to be the billionaires. Let's talk about it, fam. You know I was Snapchat Queen, the AI chatbot friend. Boy, we still on this Snapchat Queen life, boy. What it do? Why is they still following Snapchat this hard? Boy, why they still following Sexy Chocolate this hard, y'all? I mean, they done did everything they could try to do. I mean, had me locked up. Y'all know this ain't the first time they tried to get Snapchat locked up, fam. This is not the first time they tried to have Snapchat locked up, fam. We know this. I got videos up here of how long this go back with them having me locked up on fake charges. While they following me around talking about it's all about the Benjamins, baby. I'm proud to have what I got. I took my ass to work. It's an honor to work for yourself and build your own legacy and name and not come up off somebody else's legacy and name, right? Everybody don't need $1 billion to wake up to every day, baby. Everybody ain't trying to make $1 billion the wrong way. I'm gonna tell you how easy it is to make $1 billion, right? See all that land over there? All you need is some crop. You can make $1 billion just off cotton alone. Everybody wear cotton, right? You can make $1 billion just off cotton alone in one season, 3 months. Cause food is the top and the bottom of the pyramid, baby. America is built off supply and demand, right? So if America is built off supply and demand, baby, in order to get to your building the fastest way, common sense said, well, let me see what is selling right now the most of us, I can go get it. And I can be the source and not the distributor, right? Because it seems like the distributors is getting themselves confused with the source. And that's why I laugh because, baby, I'm not in competition to be the top sale agent. That's why I'm not a fucking clown. That's why I didn't go out and audition to be no singer, no actress, no writer, no none of that. Because that's not my lifestyle. That's not something I want to do. Wake up every morning and put some makeup on, a wig on to look like and read somebody else's script. I could think for myself. That's why when the Masons and the Eastern Stars come for you, you can survive because they can't breadcrumb you off something, right? If you're not feeding or eating off them, right? If you don't depend on none of their stuff, baby, they can't do nothing to you and tear their soul up. And that's why I tear their soul up because they needed me and a child from me in order for them to exist in America. Let's keep facts the facts. I didn't go looking for them. They came for me. I'm going to just put the evidence together on why they came for me and why they successfully lost coming for me. I mean, anytime you got this many people chasing one person around, that's power. Especially when I done call your ass out on the internet and you still hiding because you in my background and my child background at this point, jealous of a child because she can use her mind. Now, when you come for my child, that's when I get on the internet and then I start dropping these receipts because you got to have receipts on what you're talking about. And I dare anybody to come and tell me I'm wrong. This Snapchat Queen story and how I know all these folks. And why would I know these folks? And why would they be contacting me this hard? What is the motive if it ain't the money and the baby that they took to get the money? I clearly didn't need that man. I still clearly don't need that man. And that's where I got a problem at because if I didn't contact this man and tell him I was pregnant with his child, who did? If my daughter had a grown man to raise her, even after he died, he still took care of her. This man won't ever in this girl life because this bitch was in the background. She more worried about his child and money than this man is. Cause man, I'm like this. If I never told the man I was pregnant, I would be like him too. Girl, you crazy. So we gonna get back to this story. And all the gang codes they got going on following me around, even with the bicycle. You see the Debo bicycle, right? Let's see some other stuff that they got outside around me, family. That who smoked Black and Miles, family? I mean, this is me just sitting outside, right? I'm gonna show you how much witchcraft they doing around me. We got mops, right? Now this is just me sitting outside now. See the bucket right there, right? All this is what they call witchcraft. Now you see the cheetah print sock like Diana, right? See the broken blinds out the house. See the mop down here on the ground, right? Now this what's interesting to me because this is housing authority. Now if you look at the back of the AC, they even got the AC mark, right? Now mind you, wait a minute. Y'all see where my finger at? Now that's the mail truck been parked back there for a minute. Come sitting right here on the back porch. Now this is where I sit at on the side of the house, right? This is what they got down on the side of the house. Broken glass here, will right, and mirrors. Right? Broken glass and mirrors, right? I did went so far as putting the daggone devil. Right? Y'all see this? This them marking the Eastern stars and nations, right? See the devil. That's them marking themselves as the damn devil over here. Then I told you they sent me to jail, so now everybody on orange and green. You got grandma back there watching 24 hours. Every step I take, she right there. Tow up my truck. I'm in jail. The girl got starter socks on. I get out there, my car need a starter. It wasn't nothing wrong with my truck before they locked me up. Wasn't nothing wrong with that vehicle. Now, mind you, they done tow up the Pathfinder. Now, that's another truck I done went and bought, family. And then, I told you I'm in the backyard. They following me so hard, family. Y'all see you see the white car right there? Why is it a Jag parked right there watching me 24 hours a day, family? Don't she got a song about that's her name on a Jag? Right? And then why would they have all these rocks down here on the ground? Right? Now this how bad they following Snapchat around and why Snapchat made the channel. Now when they talking about graveyard magic, y'all see the dead folk flowers, right? Let me see if I can get it. Y'all see the mail truck still sitting there, right? With the dead folk flowers on the house, right? This is what the Masons use, right, as codes. Even down to the toys they got over here at my mama's house for the kids, right? Right? Why would it be called the little people? Fisher Price, right? Right? Went to the store. They coding so bad with Michael, they even got Michael on the shirt. Hey, look, they cold and so bad with Michael, they even got him on my shirt, family. I mean, come on now. Who want to be seen this bad? They following me around. I can show y'all all their codes and how to watch yourself and how they following you. I mean, even down to these workers back here. They even got my man over here in the orange shirt working on the roof in the backyard with all that blue, right? They even got my man over there working on the roof with an orange shirt on. That's jail. This how desperate they follow you around with the Migos. Now this the foreigners following you around on code with them, right? Even when I was locked up, the cartel and the mafia, were more people in there from the cartel and the mafia than a little bit. It was more immigrants in jail. I ain't never in my life seen so many immigrants in jail and couples in jail, right? Whole families in jail for following somebody around. You done got your kids locked up, your man locked up, and you locked up because you following somebody around. One girl, they locked her up because she was impersonating a cop. Locked up for trying to be a cop. You impersonating a cop. Somebody paying you to be that ignorant. You willing to go to jail with your two sons and still don't get the dollar. I'm confused, family. I mean, this is just a little snippet of what I've been going through for 44 years, right? With them trying to make Beyonce Coletta, even stealing my damn child to get to it. Y'all like with Snapchat quick, AR chat box free. Comment below, tell me what y'all think. Give me some of y'all stories. I know y'all got some. I'll be back. It ain't over. Boy, it ain't over. I got so much evidence on these folks. Boy, y'all give me time. I got you. I'll be back. Live with Snapchat Queen. AR chat box free. Bye. 6 chocolate.